I've reached a point in my career to where I come down and I'm ready to record and I go, what's going on now? I have no idea what content to make anymore. And then I realized that almost 70% of you are women that watch me now. So I go and ask my wife, I'm like, Mary,
help me.
You are a professional in this field. What would you like to see? And then she tells me, and then pretty much 90% of what we do on the channel now is Mary's idea. So thank you, Mary. And today, brought to you by Mary, we're catching up on JoJo Siwa and Brit Smith on the Karma music video. And we're going to go a little bit more deeper into all that. And I was reading some comments on the last video about JoJo Siwa, and some people were like, this is normal. Like, this happens all the time. You know, why are you guys been so critical of her? She's just trying to like recreate herself. And I'm like, have you not been paying attention? Have you not been watching JoJo and how like insufferable she is and how annoying she's doing this whole thing? Like her big transformation song is Karma, which it's like a song about regret. It's got like a couple of lines like, I was a bad girl, I did bad things. Like, oh yeah, but that's not, the song is just about, oh man, I really regret cheating on you. Karma. Yeah. But by the way, Dan, what do you think about the song? How did you like it? You know, when you like the Karma song?
I mean, it was all right. You know, for a stolen song, I thought it was okay. I thought you could have stole something better. You know, so you know what I mean? Like, if you're just gonna be out there stealing stuff, you might as well get something.
She didn't steal it, Dane. All right. She didn't steal it. So, but one question I have also been seeing a lot is people are like, how do both people have this song? How can this? Did JoJo Siwa steal this song and just hope that everyone forgot about it because it was originally from like 2012 and they didn't even actually release the song? You know, she just stole it. No, there's a whole process, but we're going to talk about some of that. All right, so on April 5th, 2024, JoJo Siwa released Karma via the record company Columbia Records, which is owned by Sony Music Entertainment. And then 5 days later, on April 10th, the song from Brit Smith, Karma, like their original recording they had, leaked onto the internet. And that's what got all this kickstarted. Everybody's like, oh my, you thought you could get away with this, JoJo? Look what we have. We have that entire music video that this other artist did, and you stole it, didn't you? So Brit Smith recorded the song back it was scheduled for release in 2012. And the producers were Rock Mafia and Timberland, and instead of doing Karma, they decided to release a song called Provocative instead. And so after the Brit Smith leak became kind of a viral thing, she decided to release it on her own platforms on April 14th. And so it says here, the song peaked at number 3 on the U.S. iTunes charts, placing higher than Siwa's recording, which peaked at number 89 on the chart. Wow. In the United Kingdom, the song debuted and peaked at number 40 on the UK singles download chart. So the Brit Smith song performed on the charts better than JoJo Siwa's big brand transformation, which is hilarious. Oh, it's so good. I mean, JoJo Siwa, she's made, I didn't even know who Brit Smith was, honestly, before all this happened. And now everybody's like, her song is so much better. So they both own the song because that's just.
So they both have this.
All right. So the song was originally written for Miley Cyrus back in 2011, right? It was written for Miley Cyrus. She turned it down. She was still signed with Disney at the time. And then just kind of the message of the song is still kind of, it's not, you know, artists like they usually make these songs that like are uplifting themselves and making themselves seem cool. But that one's kind of it's catchy, but it's almost negative to the person that's singing it. Right. Like, oh man, I should have known better. It's kind of a downer, really, if you pay attention to the lyrics. But apparently, Miley Cyrus has a recorded demo of the song. It was going to go on her album "Can't Be Tamed." Both Brit and JoJo's producers have paid the original writers for the rights to record their version. So someone wrote it, and they just bought the rights. I'm sure even. Whether or not, because we're going to watch some clips too of JoJo like saying that she's never even heard of Brit Smith pretty soon, but like JoJo's got a whole team of people. Like there's all this production stuff. Like all these people have employees and they have agencies. They got all these people that are working around them. JoJo's friends with like Miley Cyrus as well, I'm pretty sure. And so knew like, hey, the song is written for her. She didn't use it. Brit Smith, she didn't use it either. They recorded everything but didn't release it. Still a good song. You should do it. You know, I think it really vibes with your message. And she was like, okay, yeah. Actually, I got to talk. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
I'll cheat.
Believe it. It's not she didn't do anything that other artists don't do. She didn't do anything else. It's just that the internet exists now and people keep up with all this stuff, and she got called out for it.
That voice. That was pretty spot on. I liked that. That was pretty good.
All right, so Mary sent me a video of Brit Smith talking about Karma, and I wonder if she talks about how JoJo's pretty much revived Brit's career. That'd be great.
Back in 2012, so it's a shock to me that it's got a new life, which is amazing. But yeah, with Rock Mafia back in the day, it was supposed to be my first single, and just sort of things changed, and I went with Provocative instead, and shouldn't have done that, really. We should have gone with Karma.
Whoops. So, all right. So it was going to be her first single, but they changed it up. Okay.
Nice. Do you think JoJo did it justice?
Yeah, I think, it's nice to hear different interpretations of it.
Oh, how politically correct. I always like when people say, yeah, but they shake their head no and they say it, yeah. And now we go to TMZ to see what old JoJo Siwa has to say about the whole thing.
Karma's such a head turner. Karma makes you go, what? Karma makes you listen. Karma makes you ask. Karma makes you confused. And so, whether people like it or not, marketing plan worked.
CMO, baby.
The marketing plan worked, guys. All I do is win. Marketing. Everybody's talking about me. No publicity's bad publicity.
Or was it just her?
Yeah, everyone's confused. I've seen on TikTok too, like people recreating like the choreography that they do, and they're like, because people are like, man, this dance is so weird, and they recreate it, and they're like, it's just JoJo. Like, it's just, it actually looks good when other people do it.
Was it supposed to be Miley's song?
Rock Mafia has done some of the best hits. You got Rock Mafia that can't be tamed. I love you like a love song, baby.
Oh, yeah, JoJo doesn't answer the question. Was it meant for Miley?
At all.
We're talking about me.
Was it originally Miley's?
No.
You don't know. You do know.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Don't know.
Did you steal it from Brit Smith?
I did not steal anything.
She's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Stolen. I don't trust her.
There's no such thing as stealing.
Yeah.
There's no way. Hey,
Whoa.
Skirt.
I also don't know who Brit Smith is.
She sung it before you, apparently. And it's been going viral online.
Clearly not that viral, because I haven't even seen it. It's about me, so.
Clearly, it's not that viral. It just ranked higher than your song did on the charts.
It just did better than your version.
There's no way. If this is true, if she has no idea, like, of the history of anybody else attached to this song, then her team is trash. Like, if they didn't inform her that, well, it was written for Miley, she passed on it, if they didn't give her all that information before she decided to do it, then they're to blame for this whole situation. And I'm sure they're trying to spin it as like, oh, well, everyone's talking about it, so it's a good thing. Yeah. Sure, man, I guess.
Well, you can tell she ain't never been to Memphis, Kenny. She don't know what stealing is, all right?
Like,
she don't think stealing is real.
Like, when you're rich and famous enough, Dane, stealing isn't real. Right? Just look at the people, look at the big wigs in the financial institutions and stock market. They kind of just do whatever they want to and then deal with nothing later. How do they word it? It's like rules and regulations are just business expenses. As long as you can pay the fine, you can go dump in the water all you want to or whatever you want to do. Yeah. Rules are for the poors, all right?
There's no such thing as stealing. Somebody else did write it. I did not write the song. And
you got the rights to it.
But I have the rights to it. Same. I got a really good team of lawyers, and I got a really good label.
That's how it works. When you're an entertainer, someone writes a song, you like the song, you buy it. It happens all the time. It's just no one says anything about it because you get into this situation.
Are you allowed to sell the same thing more than once? Because after you sell ownership, you don't own it anymore, right?
Well, a lot of times licenses have like time stipulations.
Term limits?
On them. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, man, that'd be amazing. I could just sell the same couch to like 12 people.
Or if Brit Smith did have anything going on, which she probably didn't because it was going to be her first single, so she probably didn't own anything. They could have just bought it, paid her, and then put an NDA attached to it, so she can't even talk about the fact that that they may have got it from her. But anyway, that's just industry crap. I'm just rambling on now. That's kind of all we wanted to talk about today. So thank you guys very much for watching. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. So this is my friends. Olivia. See you next time. Bye-bye.
That's even worse than that outfit.